Hello. Pull. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Woohoo!
I'm gonna be explaining it to you about the similarities and differences of the antagonist and protagonist, which is Dorothy Gale and the Wicked Witch. The characters of the movie named The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and Fairy. I'm gonna show you what is the character's profile and their concerns in the movie. Let's start with the protagonist. Dorothy. Dorothy is a lovable kid and she is nice to everyone. She loves to sing every time she gets a chance, and Tom and Jerry likes to listen to her and her dog Toto. Dorothy is a type of girl who never gives up and helps the people who are in need. But the antagonist is the Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch is bad and loves to see Dorothy suffer and play with her, using her blood vengeance. The Wicked Witch has a pointy nose, long, messy hair, and has a flying broomstick. She likes to steal everyone's magic and cast spell on them. The Wicked Witch only causes problems and she wants the ruby slippers for her own good. So, I already said the differences of the two characters, so I'm gonna explain to you what is the similarities of the two characters. The similarities of the both characters was to get the thing they wanted and shows to everyone that they deserve it.
This is the settings of the movie. The settings in the first scene was a gloomy place with the shady colors. After a storm hit, the scenario had changed into a colorful and beautiful land called Mushroom Land. After Taffy introduced himself, Tom and Jerry and Taffy followed the yellow brick road and led them to a farm like the real farm but more colorful and less tree paths. After they followed the crowd's instruction, they stumbled upon a dandelion-looking place and led them to a field with big dandelions. And then they just followed the yellow brick road with Dorothy and her new friends. They arrived at the Emerald City. When they arrived at the Emerald City, they were brought to a wash in the brush up. A salon like a place in the Emerald City. After they visited the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and her friend came to a haunted forest to go to the witch castle, wizard life and scary place. The witch showed them that they were brought upon the witch enormous and luminous castles with Dorothy's new friends. After all that has happened in the witch castle, Dorothy came back to Emerald City to get out from the wizard. Dorothy successfully came back to his own and graduated home in Kansas.
This is the important events and settings that had happened in the story. First, on their farm, a twister is attacking their farm. Then, when everything's okay and Tom and Jerry decided to go out, they were shocked to see that they're in a different place called Munchkin Land. They also met the Munchkin mouse named Taffy. Then, when Taffy told him everything that had happened, when Taffy finally finished talking, he gave some advices to Tom and Jerry and to follow the yellow brick road, but ended up coming along with them. On the way, the three of them jumped into a conclusion. There was two different paths, but the two crows helped them. Then, at Emerald City, and the Wicked Witch's castle, Dorothy with Tom, Jerry, Toffee, and her new friends arrive at Emerald City to talk to the wizard, but the wizard kicked them and they go to the Wicked Witch's castle and fight with her, and luckily they won. And the ending at the Emerald City and their farm, which is home of Dorothy, Tom, and Jerry. Dorothy said her goodbye to the people of Emerald City, especially to her friends, and finally go back to Kansas with her uncle and aunt safe and sound.
The main problem of the story in The Wizard of Oz is between Dorothy and the Wicked Witch of the West. So here's the problem that are resolved. So The Wicked Witch was mad at Dorothy because she can get the ruby slippers by force because Dorothy was protected by Tom and Jerry. So, the Wicked Witch can get the ruby slippers to Dorothy because Dorothy was protected by Tom and Jerry, and Tom and Jerry promised to each other that they will protect Dorothy no matter what happens. So next is Dorothy throws a bucket of water at the Scarecrow and the fire stops. So Dorothy threw a bucket of water to Scarecrow because Scarecrow was burning, and the one who burned Scarecrow was the Wicked Witch of the West. So Dorothy helped the Scarecrow to stop the fire. And next, and when Dorothy throws a bucket of water at the Scarecrow, the Wicked Witch was sympathized and melts to nothing. So when the Wicked Witch of the West burned Scarecrow, Dorothy rushed to get the bucket of water that Tom and Jerry gets from outside the river or the drops of the rain. So she poured it on Scarecrow and accidentally poured it on the witch too. So which caused the witch of the end of the witch, and she melts to nothing. And next, lastly, and when the witch was melts to nothing and they got freedom, they returned to Emerald City and present a broom to the wizard. Although the wizard turns out to be an ordinary man behind an illusion, he nevertheless promises to grant their wishes and take Dorothy, Tom and Jerry back to Kansas on his hot air balloon. But Tom took off to get the bird and he saw. And Toto and Jerry took off to stop Tom, and Dorothy couldn't live without the three of them, and the balloon took off without them. And the Witch of the South came and tells Dorothy that her ruby silver have magical powers. All she has to do is to click her heels together 3 times and command them to take her whatever she wants to go. So with Toto in her arms and Tom and Jerry with her, Dorothy clicked her heels 3 times and says, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." And they came back home and they lived happily ever after.
Name of Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz. First, protect each other. Let's protect each other because that's good and they also love us. Second, what problems come we are ready to face it and must help. Because no matter what the problem is, we must deal with it, and we also need to help each other because if we don't help each other, something might happen to us or your friend. Third, we love each other. We should love each other because if we don't love each other, we might have an enemy or something, so we really need to love each other. Fourth, we must cooperate to other and help with the problem. We need to communicate corporately so that no matter what happens, there is someone to ask or someone to help.